say to you guys tonight is really take care of your mental health.
Y'all know your girl has been traveling, living life. My life is truly amazing.
There's a lot that I'm missing, chat. Where's everybody getting this, and what is the source for knowing that she cheated?
I just noticed that recently I just been going through things in my head.
The following program is rated TV in that. Viewer discretion is advised. Yo chat, what's the word, man? Y'all already know it's your boy GiGi doing a bit back on the day. If you know the vibes, if you like, comment, subscribe, show love, that's really the rest. Man. Listen, y'all see it on the screen, man. Cenat, man. First off, I want to say big up to my brother, especially for recognizing mental health. Making content and being that vulnerable and being online in that manner always takes a toll on the person, if I do say so myself. But, you know, we do what we do because we love what we do, and there's always a greater gratitude to what we do. You feel what I'm saying? So, utmost, y'all already know, man. Shout out Cenat. Salute to him, man. He's the GOAT right now, like, and in general. You feel what I'm saying? Between pulling some of the best content online to pulling the most subscribers ever on record, generating dollars to doing streamer university. He's a GOAT, man. Like, people want to be hating when it's somebody doing something that good. Y'all got to accept it, man. LeBron is a GOAT, too. I'm just going to throw that in there. But he did a stream with LeBron, too. What the fuck? Like, come on now. So I just want to say to you, bro, I hope if it ever comes across, or, you know what I'm saying, I doubt that you will see this, but if it ever comes across, or anybody that is watching this, please pay your respects, give him some props. But now let's get into the nitty gritty. This is really some dude thought he was obligated to run my stream because he sent a couple. Now I hate them. Aw, man, you better get your old money, man. Fuck that nigga. Word too. See, like stuff like that. If y'all, I don't know if you guys can see the chat. I think I have it muted for my reactions, but somebody in my chat on TikTok, shout out to Ellie the Brat, she's just mentioning how sometimes people feel like they're obligated online to they run the program. You feel what I'm saying?
While he's going through probably one of the toughest periods of his life, learning to adjust and trying to figure shit out, his girlfriend's on Instagram saying this.
Y'all know your girl has been traveling, living life. My life is truly amazing.
Cenat is now facing heartbreak so devastating that it has the entire streaming community in absolute shock. While my man is out here struggling with his mental health,
Say to you guys tonight is really take care of your mental health. I just noticed that recently I just been going through things in my head.
posting about never being in a relationship again, his girl is literally living her best life, shopping at Chanel and flexing on Instagram like she wasn't just exposed for cheating on the stream goat with the rap goat. Behind the fairy tale relationship.
So there's a lot that I'm missing. One, I didn't know she cheated. Where's everybody getting this, and what is the source for knowing that she cheated, and specifically cheated with NBA YoungBoy? That's what the word is, right? Two, I'm not gonna say I didn't know that they broke up, but obviously Cenat posted on his Twitter saying that they split up, right? Three, how do everybody know, like, with the mental health, it was in the period of time he was with his girl or not? You know what I'm saying? Who's to say it is because of his girl that he's having the mental health issues and all that stuff? There's a lot that's unanswered, and I feel like that's gonna come within time. This has been a hot topic for maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks, while also Talil is going through some things which I feel like passed over, even though it's also been a little bit a short amount of time. You know, all these things could also trigger and always come back. However, I feel like there's a lot more to be developed. There's a lot more to really come across and to understand. You feel me? I feel like it's going to be a great year for 2026. And this is just like, not to be no drama queen and all like that, but like, you feel me? This is a little popcorn for the show. You feel me? Like, I feel like they're gonna have a lit a lit joint. You feel me? They young guys. They are brilliant and good at what they do. They got a good support network. Aside from that, man, I'll tell these niggas, man, pop y'all shit, man. Enjoy life. You feel me? Everything else around that, you know, always take things with a grain of salt and just live, bro. Ain't no one person gonna stop the show. Ain't not one person gonna run the program. I know what I'm saying, gonna ruin the program, man. Do what y'all do. Run y'all movie, man.
Been seeing on Instagram, Shorty was allegedly running game on one of the biggest streamers in the world, and when NBA YoungBoy allegedly slid in those DMs, she allegedly dipped faster than you can say G-Wagon. The cold-hearted truth behind what really went down between Kai and his now ex-girlfriend GiGi is way more diabolical than anyone imagined. And we're about to break down every single detail, from her Christmas wish list to her response on IG. We about to dive deep into some real toxic relationship drama that's been shaking up the streaming world and got everybody picking sides. Let's get into it. Now, before
I don't know why I did that. Hold on. Let me see.
we get into this wild ride, let me keep it 100 with y'all. The internet is going crazy right now with rumors that Kai Cenat's girlfriend GiGi allegedly cheated on him with NBA YoungBoy. But yo, we about to separate the facts from the fiction, the real from the fake, and show you exactly what went down based on what both of them said. This young king who just won Streamer of the Year, who's been grinding every single day for his fans.
All right, and the winner for Best Stream Collab is Kai Cenat and LeBron James!
Posted on Twitter, "I'm single. I'll never be in another relationship again." And fam, when I tell you the internet broke, I mean it broke. That tweet got 17 million views in just 6 hours.
That is insane. And I think that's the crazy thing about being in a relationship and being like on social media and overall, like a lot of things aren't solidified, and that's just how life is. But you know, with social media, a lot of people flex and pop it and do all this, you know, extra to make it seem like everything has to be a highlight, bro. Like the lifestyle is a highlight of a highlight. You know what I'm saying? Everything is of a highlight. So when something devastating like this happens, it hits because everybody's gonna have opinion. Just like how if it's something positive, everyone's probably most likely hype and supportive. It could be something negative, and you know, people have a different opinion about how they feel about the situation. You know, something like this though is insane. Like I think the little shorty name was Lola. She's like a news reporter and shit. She was like literally crying, gang. Like, why are you crying? You wanted Kai that bad? Like, aside from that though, it's probably I'd assume, you know, Kai seems like a great guy. He seems like a great character, and he seems like he works really, really, really hard. You feel what I'm saying? Like he earned. I was watching Kai before. I was watching Kai while he was in New York. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking 2018, 2019. You know, maybe even like I told my little brother that he was going to be one of the biggest, man. Like a lot of people ain't believe that. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying? I seen how he was doing his thing and how he was working and shit, bro. And like, you know, so for me, that's like, you know, it's big, it's nice, it's beautiful for me to see where he's at now.
Now hold up before y'all start thinking this is just another celebrity breakup. This ain't it. We're talking about a man who literally stopped streaming, talked about his mental health struggles at award shows, and looked genuinely stressed out while his girl was posting "My life is truly amazing" on her vlogs.
Y'all know your girl has been traveling, living life. My life is truly amazing.
But here's where it gets real spicy, and trust me, you're gonna want to hear this whole story. So check it. Let's rewind a bit. Kai Cenat has been one of the most consistent streamers in the game, right? The man was streaming almost every single day, building an empire, breaking records left and right. Then he gets into a relationship with Gabriella Leah, also known as GiGi. At first, everything looked perfect. They're posting cute pictures together, traveling to Paris, living that fairy tale life that got everybody saying relationship goals. But then something changed, fam. Kai started talking about mental health. At the Streamer Awards, my man got on stage and said, "I just want to say to you guys tonight, really take care of your mental health. I just noticed that recently I just been going through things in my head."
Say to you guys tonight is really take care of your mental health. I just noticed that recently I just been going through things in my head.
You could see it in his eyes. Chat. The smile looked manufactured. The energy was off. Something was clearly bothering this man. Now, in the streaming world, We know these content creators put on a show for the camera, but when somebody like Kai, who's known for his genuine energy and that infectious smile, starts looking down, talking about struggling mentally and taking breaks from streaming, that's when you know something real is going on behind the scenes. And here's where it gets absolutely wild. While Kai is posting on his birthday about struggling with mental health and self-doubt, his girlfriend GiGi posts a whole vlog titled Mental Health Check-In, where she says, and I quote, "Y'all know your girl has been traveling, living life. My life is truly amazing, and I'm..."
There's a lot that's not being said. I only know the part that Kai Cenat is single. You feel what I'm saying? Now, for her to be saying that, you know, it's a whole nother thing. Of course, like, she's trying to move. She's moving on, literally. Like, she's moving on. Kai, in his own way, is, I'm confident that he's moving on. You feel me? But it's just like so much in between. There's so much unanswered questions, and maybe that's just me and being newsy as shit. You feel what I'm saying? And not minding my business. But it's like also, man, Kai got the better end of the stick at the end of the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if he's taking it like that, he must really, really care about this lady, if it's that specific thing that his mental health is troubling him of.
I'm incredibly grateful for that. I get to travel, experience freedom, and the way that I live is literally the way that I knew I wanted to live as a child. Yo, let that sink in for a minute. My man is fighting for his mental peace, and Shorty is talking about how amazing her life is, how she's living her dream life. That's some cold-hearted type energy right there, no cap. But yo, this is where the story gets deeper than just a toxic relationship. See, before Christmas, GiGi made a whole video showing Kai her Christmas wish list. And
Right.
fam, when I tell you this list was insane, I mean it was absolutely diabolical. She asked this man for a pink G-Wagon, around $200,000 to $300,000.
I'm gonna think that I seen that video, and I'm gonna assume that it was for the content. I'm gonna assume that it was like she wasn't serious about it, and it's not because of the money, the price, or whatever it is, but it's where they are at in their relationship. Like, I know they're young, and she may be used to living fast. Prior to that, however, her mom did give like a rant that kind of rubbed GD wrong, and then painted her in the wrong light in a sense where she may have, it made the mom do so like she had mental health issues, but everything she mom Deuce was talking about just made GiGi seem like she wasn't who everybody on the internet looked at her as. So it just made the mom Dukes look crazy. But now it's starting to like make sense. You know what I'm saying? And I hope they get into it in this video too.
A Birkin bag, specifically a pink crocodile Birkin, anywhere from $50,000 to $350,000. A Louis Vuitton Speedy bag in camo. Diamond earrings, had to call the jeweler for pricing. A mini frosted Audemars Piguet watch, around $88,000. Chanel wallet, $1,100. Sephora gift card, $500 to $1,000. And get this, when she's showing him all this, she keeps saying it's not that much, and this is cheap. Fam, we're talking close to $1 million in Christmas gifts, and Shorty is acting like it's nothing. The real kicker though, when Kai didn't get her that pink G-Wagon for Christmas, rumors started circulating that NBA YoungBoy allegedly bought her one. Now, I gotta keep it real. There's a fake Twitter account that claimed I said this on my stream, and that's completely false. I never said that. But the fact remains that Kai himself tweeted he's single and will never be in a relationship again. So something clearly went down. The real kicker though, GiGi posted on her Instagram story trying to clear her name. She said, "I left, now you want to get on the internet and rush to paint a false narrative about me off a fake Twitter post. It's insane, I never cheated on him and you know that, I never dealt with that man." But here's what's interesting, fam. She's saying she left. She's the one who left the relationship. So if she left, why is Kai the one posting about being single and never wanting to be in a relationship again?
There's a lot more to it. There's a lot more to it than just, you can't just assume. And that's all I'm saying. Like, in general, not just the person that's creating this video, but to everybody that may be watching this or that may have an opinion already and all of that. You cannot just assume, guys. You have to look at the facts, because there's a lot more information that will be revealed, that can be revealed, possibly revealed in time. You feel me?
Why does he look so hurt? Why was he struggling with his mental health for months? Let me break down for y'all what really seems to be happening here based on all the evidence. This looks like a classic case of somebody using a person for clout, money, and lifestyle upgrades. Think about it, GiGi gets with Kai when he's at the peak of his career. She immediately starts living a luxury lifestyle, traveling, shopping at Chanel, getting designer bags. She makes vlogs showing off her amazing life while Kai is struggling. She asks for close to $1 million in Christmas gifts. When she doesn't get everything she wants, allegedly someone with more money and fame comes into the picture. She leaves, but tries to control the narrative by saying she never cheated. For y'all who might not understand the dynamics of these high-profile relationships, let me explain. When you're dating someone as famous as Cenat, you're not just dating them. You're getting access to a whole lifestyle, private events, designer gifts, travel, exposure to millions of people. Some people genuinely love the person, but others, they love what that person can provide. And here's the thing about clout chasers and gold diggers. They're always looking for the next level up. Cenat is huge, but NBA YoungBoy, he's a multi-platinum artist with even more money and fame. If someone was already showing signs of being materialistic and only caring about the lifestyle, it makes sense they'd jump ship when someone bigger comes along. Now, this ain't just about a breakup or alleged cheating. This is about loyalty, about recognizing when someone is with you for you versus what you can provide. Let's look at the red flags that were there from the beginning.
Facts.
Red flag number 1, the Build Your Man interview. Before GiGi even got with Kai, she did an interview where she described her dream man. She said she wanted someone who's 6 feet 1 inch. Kai is around 5 feet 5 inches with waves. Kai.
This is very important, chat. This, I think, is very important because I'm not saying is something wrong with settling. I'm more so interested on how did they become a thing? How did they, find a relationship with each other? I think that'd be more understanding to figuring out how did she end up with this person, a complete opposite description of what she says that she's interested in.
I had dreads, light-skinned. Kai is dark-skinned, with a nice body who works out and who's a music artist. Fam, she literally described the opposite of Cenat. She described someone who sounds a lot more like NBA YoungBoy. Red flag number 2, the shopping addiction. In her vlogs, GiGi literally said, "Shopping is my therapy." While Kai is saying he needs actual therapy for his mental health, Shorty's therapy is buying Chanel bags and designer clothes. That tells you everything about where her priorities are. Red flag number 3, the isolation. If you notice in Kai's content, he stopped streaming as much. He stopped being around his boys as much. That's classic toxic relationship behavior. Isolating your partner from their support system and the things that
Fwe mwen, bom di sa nan kreol pou tout moun ki ap kompon. You feel what I'm saying? Tout family man. Listen, and the island guy them, you hear me? The blood man them, come on, how I say it? The rude boy them, you hear me? Let me say that in a way make it understand you, yeah? The gal them, they call them American yo. Yo gen défaut, oui. Yo gen vieux défaut. You know what I'm saying? Pour campion, pour conscient. Be careful. You know what I'm saying? Be careful. Cause they throw all of that shit out the window, gang. If it got the right price on the gang.
That make them happy.
And they
Red
always
flag
get the
number
island
4,
boys,
the public
man.
displays. While Kai was struggling, GiGi was posting non-stop about her amazing life and how blessed she is. Not once did she mention Kai or their relationship in a positive way.
Yeah,
it was
like,
always
why
about
say
her
just
life,
like,
her
yeah.
blessings, her experiences. That's not how you move when you genuinely love someone who's going through a hard time. The street's been talking, and what people are saying is this. GiGi saw Kai as a come-up. She got with him when he was hot, enjoyed the lifestyle, made her vlogs showing off the luxury life, and when someone with more money and fame allegedly showed interest, she was out. And the coldest part? She's trying to play victim now, talking about false narratives when Kai himself confirmed they're done. Real talk. This is a lesson for every man out here, especially young brothers who are coming up and getting money. Not every woman who's with you is with you for the right reasons. Some are with you for the lifestyle, the clout, the money, and the status. And the moment someone with more of those things comes along, they're gone. Look at how she moved during the relationship. Kai struggling with mental health. She's posting about her amazing life. Kai taking breaks from streaming. She's shopping and traveling. Kai looking stressed at award shows. She's asking for $1 million in gifts. Kai posts he's single. She immediately tries to control the narrative. That's some calculated, cold-hearted behavior right there, no cap. At the end of the day, Kai Cenat's situation isn't just about a breakup or alleged infidelity. It's about recognizing your worth, understanding when someone is using you, and having the strength to walk away from toxic situations even when you're in love. Kai is young, he's successful, he's got millions of fans who love him, and he's got his whole life ahead of him. This situation, as painful as it is right now, is going to make him stronger. He's going to learn to protect his peace, to recognize red flags earlier, and to value himself more than any relationship. For GiGi, the internet has already made up its mind. When you move the way she moved, asking for $1 million in gifts, posting about your amazing life while your man is struggling, and then trying to play victim when it all falls apart, people see through that. The comments on her posts are brutal, and honestly, she brought that on herself. The real question is, what happens next for both of them? For Kai, I think this is going to be his villain arc. He's going to come back to streaming harder than ever, more focused, more successful, and with better boundaries. Sometimes you need to go through heartbreak to level up, and I believe that's exactly what's going to happen with him. For GiGi, if these allegations are true and she really did leave Kai for someone with more money and fame, she's going to learn a hard lesson about loyalty and integrity. The internet never forgets, and her reputation is pretty much destroyed right now. Even if she ends up with someone richer and more famous, people will always remember her as the girl who allegedly used Kai Cenat and broke his heart. And let's keep it real. If she really did get with NBA YoungBoy, that's a whole different level of messy. YoungBoy is a married man with kids. If she's willing to get involved in that situation, it shows she really doesn't care about loyalty or doing the right thing. She just cares about status and money. This whole situation is a reminder that not everyone who smiles in your face has your best interests at heart. Not everyone who says they love you actually loves you. Some people love what you can do for them. And when you're someone as successful as Kai Cenat, you have to be extra careful about who you let into your inner circle. To all my young kings out there getting money and building empires, protect your peace, watch for red flags, and never let anyone make you feel like you're not enough just because you won't buy them a $300,000 G-Wagon. Your worth isn't determined by how much you can spend on someone. Your worth is in your character, your work ethic, your loyalty, and your heart. And to Kai specifically, if you ever see this, bro, you're going to be all right. You've got millions of people who support you, who see your value, and who want to see you win. Take this time to heal, to focus on yourself, and to come back stronger. The right person will appreciate you for who you are, not what you can buy them. What are your thoughts on Kai and GiGi's situation? Do you think she really used him for clout and money? Do you believe her side of the story? Or do you think Kai's actions speak louder than her words? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure you're subscribed because we're going to keep following this story as it develops. And yo, let this be a lesson to everybody watching. Protect your peace, know your worth, and never let anyone dim your light. Kai Cenat is going to come back from this stronger than ever, and we're all going to be here to support him when he does. Stay blessed, stay focused, and remember, not everyone deserves access to you. Choose wisely, move carefully, and always put your mental health first. Peace, fam. We out.
That's tough. That's tough, chat. Little bro, just know, man, we love you and support you, bro, in the realest way. You feel what I'm saying? You got a lot of good guys that support you, fuck with you, utmost respect you, not just, not just as a business partner, as a content creator, but as a friend. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? I think you should. I'm sure you probably do talk with your guys, and you know what I'm saying? You might not be streaming right now or whatever the case may be for whatever reason, bro. But you know what I'm saying? It's a lot life to be living out here. You know what I'm saying? There is a lot of life to be living out here. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things you can do. And I know you mentioned it in at the Streamer Awards. You want to get into movie making. You want to get into acting. Bro, by all means, bro. You're in the perfect position to do it, bro. I think you should pursue it. Get into that network of things and all around, just be wary on who you meet along the journey. Because you know what I'm saying? Just be very, very wary about who you meet, I can only assume that at the status that you're at now, you have nothing but time and energy to be able to work in the direction and move in the direction that you want to move in with the grace of God, you feel what I'm saying? And with with his guidance overall. You know what I'm saying? So overall, man, prayers to you, bro. Prayers to you, your team, your family, AMP and Clover Boys, man. The guys, man, at the end of the day, like, I just want to say, like, I like to see progress. That's just like the person I am. I like to see the great and the positive things in life that some people may just take for granted. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could speak on this all day because I look at this as a deep topic. And again, I really fuck with Cenat, y'all. Like, I believed in him before a lot of people recognized him or before he surfaced. You feel what I'm saying? I was watching Cenat and Phantom. I'm talking about when they were around like 50,000, and I'm talking about when they were around 50,000 in subscriptions, less than 50,000 in subscriptions. You feel what I mean? I'm talking about when they were at like 10,000 in subscriptions. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I was watching them boys early, man. I'm talking about when Cenat was doing gym vlogs and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? When he was doing date vlogs and he was doing skits and he was, you know what I'm saying? It's always beautiful to see when that shit, like, you know, my algorithm hits hard sometimes. Shout out to Instagram, Meta. I'm very, very fond of finding talent early on. You feel me? But I ain't a manager though. I don't be looking to be a manager. I'd be a great manager. Hear me out. I'd be a phenomenal manager. But sometimes you got to take a seat back and enjoy the scenery. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the journey. No. So yeah. Chat. I hope y'all enjoyed that video. More so, I hope y'all learned something out of this video. I hope y'all learned something out of this video. You feel me? And I hope you guys are also taking care of your mental health, because it's very important, if I do say so myself. But we out this joint, chat. Blessings, man. Ski.